What's good, YouTube? What's good, people? What's going on? How is everybody doing? I hope and I pray and I know that you guys are having a wonderful trading week and you guys entered this wonderful month in a great way. But this is your boy Harlem and I'm back with another video. Today's video gonna be like an update video, but a signal in a way whereby I'll be sharing what might happen next on Litecoin, because you remember that I spoke about this on my weekly outlook and I said Litecoin has a possible reversal pattern, but we're waiting for confirmations into what we had to do. And I even jotted down in my notebook that I'll be sharing a video today, right? So now this video will be opinion based, right? Like most of my videos are opinion based, but I need you guys to understand that when we're talking technical analysis in Forex, we mainly mean what is the market showing us, like what we're looking at and what's next from what we're looking at. What do we anticipate as traders? Because for instance, price can give you a bullish flag, right? And you as a trader, you know how you trade a bullish flag, or what's a confirmed what's the right way to trade a bullish flag, right? You know that you need to wait for price to trade above the highs to continue moving to the upside, right? So that's the technical part of Forex. I don't want to break down too long, say too much, but I need you guys to understand that. But before we start and we continue, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification, and share the video and comment on the video. And most of all, click on the link on the description to sign up with the broker that I use. Great trade. So when we hit the charts, guys, this is the 4-hour time frame. I will be strictly working on the 4-hour time frame, and I'll be mainly sharing what is currently happening, not the overall picture of Litecoin, but what will be currently happening, right? So when we zoom out a little, you can simply tell that okay, Litecoin has created this high, right? And price started moving in higher highs, in lower lows and lower highs, right? So when you now see that okay, price confirmed a direction to us, now when you now see that okay, this was a downtrend, so once price was on this downtrend and price is possibly moving sideways, what's there for us traders to understand, or what's there to talk about? One, you guys know it, that I always talk about this, that once price is a push and an exhaustion, there's a high chance that price might continue moving to the outside based on a push phase and an exhaustion, or a correction phase and a continuation push phase to the downside once we break our lows, right? So the second thing is obviously price will do what it wants to do. From price pushing and moving sideways, this might be a sign that the bears are losing depletion and the bulls might step in the chart and price might possibly reverse, right? There's two things into this, but when we're talking technicals, we mostly know that obviously once prices are pushed to the downside in a correction, there's a high chance that price might continue with a push to the downside. But at the same time, if price has a push and a correction, this might be the bears having power with a push phase to the downside, and a correction or a sideways with the bears losing momentum and the bulls gaining momentum, right? There's two things into it. So obviously once you now know that okay, price once had this highest point in the market and price has possibly created this lowest point in the market, what's the other thing that I can let you guys focus on from this? It's that once price had this move to the downside and created this low, and ever since price hasn't traded below this very same low, you can all see it, price hasn't traded below this low. Obviously once price doesn't break a certain low that price has created, or the lowest point, if price doesn't violate the lowest point in the market, that clearly shows you that from the point that we've created, like the lowest low that we've created, price is now losing momentum to continue moving to the downside or to break the low, and we might possibly look forward for price looking to reverse, right? But the other thing is, when I zoom into this very same zone, you can simply tell that this correction has so many things we can talk about. One, we had this type of support zone that we've created. We had a type of support zone that we've created, and we have the highest zones that we've created. You guys know it, that if you watch my outlooks, you know that Litecoin looks like this in my outlook, in my charts, but not this picture perfect, because I'm trying to share gems with you guys now. So when you now see that, okay, prices created some sort of support, we're trading below our support, multiple reactions, price hasn't reacted once or twice in the zone. We've reacted more than 5 times, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We've reacted 15 times on the zone. And when you now see that, okay, from price having this push phase, we kind of like tried exhausting and moving to the upside, but unfortunately we continued with a push to the downside and created this lowest point in the market, right? And we did what? Tried pushing to the upside, and again we came back to our support with multiple reactions of our support, and we're now possibly looking for price to do what? To move to the upside, because we're failing to break below our support and we respecting the support. Why won't we look to be bullish on our support, right? So now when you now see that, okay, what I'm trying to draw right now is something that you guys mostly know it, but this is mainly what made me want to upload this video, because this pattern that I want to talk about is a inverse head and shoulders, right? It's a inverse head and shoulders pattern, an inverse head and shoulders pattern. You guys know what is an inverse head and shoulders pattern? It's a reversal pattern from price having a downtrend and price failing to continue moving to the downside. We're possibly looking for a reversal to the upside once we break our neckline or resistance. It depends what you say it is. So guys, you guys can see it. We have a picture perfect head and shoulders pattern. Like I said, price reacted on our support and price reacted on our support. So there's 2 reactions of our support. Price was creating a neckline. Price was creating our left shoulder and our right shoulder. The lowest point that the market created, price was creating our head. Do you guys get that? So now all I want to share, all I want to leave you guys with is 2 things. You guys can clearly see that we're having a possible inverse head and shoulders reversal. The only thing that we need to wait for right now is for price to break the highs that we have created. We're simply waiting for price to create the highs, or for price to violate our neckline, right? From the left shoulder and the right shoulder. We're simply waiting for price to violate the highs, retest of the neckline, and look for further continuation move to the downside. But if we're still failing to break below, to break above this highs, then it clearly means price will still continue moving sideways, and all we need to wait for is for price to violate our lows and look for price to continue moving to the downside. So you guys clearly see it, you guys clearly saw it, you guys understand it now, by now, that Litecoin is possibly creating has created a possible inverse head and shoulders reversal pattern. Now the only thing that we're waiting for is to wait for price to confirm to us that we are really having this inverse head and shoulders pattern. We simply wait for price to break our resistance or our neckline, or trade above the neckline, and we'll simply look to continue moving to the upside. So that's your boy Harlem. That's the video that I wanted to share with you guys. Don't forget to click the like button, the subscribe button, share and comment, and turn on the notification bell, and so far most importantly, click the link on the description to sign up with a broker that I use, Quick Trade. Without further ado, that's all I got in this video. I'm out.